Chinese President Xi Jinping pledges millions of dollars of humanitarian aid to war-torn Middle East countries. He was outlining China's policy in the region to the Arab League on the second day of his visit to Egypt.
The situation in Syria cannot continue, as there is no winner in this conflict, and it is only the Syrian people who are suffering. The immediate priority to end this conflict is a ceasefire and to engage in a political dialogue. At the same time, there must be urgent humanitarian aid operations in Syria. In this regard, China will offer 230 million yuan as new humanitarian aid to Syria, Jordan, Lebanon, Libya, and Yemen.
Beijing and Cairo also signed agreements for billions of dollars in Chinese investment. Xi also visited Luxor to celebrate 60 years of diplomatic ties with Egypt. CCTV's Otto El Marouki reports.
President Xi Jinping described his visit to Egypt as a complete success. Both him and President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi have reassured their nations of the strategic partnership agreement that they signed last year, and is basically the first meeting after they signed that agreement through which the strategic partnership becomes clearer, through which cooperation is evident in almost all fields, whether it's investments, economics, political, and even military cooperation. President Xi also showed great support to Egypt, and his desire, or China's desire, for Egypt to become and remain a regional leader and become an international power that has influence. And on that basis, he decided to invite Egypt to attend the G20 summit that will be held in China in September, a step that was greatly appreciated by President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi, who showed his admiration several times during the joint press conference to thank President Xi for this invitation. Around $15 billion worth of agreements and MOUs have been signed on Thursday, and further cooperation and investigations and fields to cooperate are in progress to expand this partnership. On the other hand, President Xi visited the Arab League to stress and reflect China's foreign policy, which is to a great extent supporting all Arab views in regional crisis, and supporting and re-stressing China's position on the importance of having a two-state solution in the Palestinian-Israeli conflict, to have a complete sovereign state for the Palestinians with East Jerusalem as a capital, a demand Arabs have been calling for decades. Adel Mahroui, CCTV, Cairo.